power tools running in that. I didn't talk much through this video, so I'll just kind of do these little voiceovers to let you know what I'm doing. So I cut out all the pieces for the toilet that I needed and sanded them well, both sides and the edges as well. And I have been bound and determined to get the hang of these pocket holes. They seem like such an awesome way to assemble things, but I haven't been having much luck, but I'm going to try it again. The next step is attaching the bottom and the sides all together. The next thing I'm doing is just cutting some strips to act as supports for the toilet seat board itself. And then, of course, they have to be sanded because we don't want slivers anywhere. Then on to the actual toilet seat board itself. Well, so far so good. The separator fits in the hole I just cut out of the toilet seat board. Now I need to router a narrow or thin groove for the lip of the toilet seat separator to fit down into. Well, I never said I was a professional. But give me some tools and I'll see what they'll do. So, what this is, I haven't measured it yet. Probably should have before I start sanding, but the toilet separator will sit down in this little groove and make it a flush surface I really don't want to put screws through the edge of it because it's like plastic, and I don't want it to crack it. So anyway, I'm gonna have to be removing this from time to time, you know, to clean and empty the liquids container, right? And the solids when that time comes. So I did a cheap plywood is not a good thing to do a router with, but you know what? It rounded it off. It's nice and smooth. Now for the test. I believe that's the front. So look at that. Absolutely fits. Helps if you open it. I'm going to glue these in. These are supports for the toilet seat itself. See if I can tuck my clamps into clamping it enough to Well, a funny story. I got so excited about finishing up the toilet, I forgot to turn the camera back on when I was finishing up the toilet seat. So, you'll see what I did. Well, it's finished. It's not the most beautiful in the world. Gonna put it in the van. It's just a box, and I've got some supports. It's not fancy. I just threw it together. I just need it functional. It's gonna look nice on the exterior, though. I am going to upholster it with some gray vinyl, which will match my interior. Anyway, and this is just a trash can from the dollar store, or as I like to call it these days, the $6 store. Cheapest thing in there I think is $1.25, so they can't call it dollar store anymore. Anyway, in my opinion. So, and I just ordered some heavy duty leak proof bags for these off Amazon. I can link them below, and I will also link where I got the separator from. And this is the liquids container. I ordered it from the Oho composting toilet site. They sell these extra parts or replacements. Comes with a lid. I got 2 of these. Yeah, one for extra, which I actually keep behind the toilet here. Is a perfect place for it. And as luck would have it, the urine separator nozzle, or whatever you want to call it, perfectly fits inside this spout. So, and it's a big container. I can't remember how many liters it holds or quarts. I'll look that up and I'll put it up here somewhere. So, and that just fits right down in there, as you can see, I've got a slot there for it so it stays in place. I also have room behind the solids bucket for the extra bags, and I'll have room for some cleaning stuff, and I also have some Ziplocs which I put the solids in and then dispose of. They go in the black bag of course, and then I pull that out and I put it in a Ziploc until I can get to a disposal site. So anyway, it's just made out of 1/2-inch plywood, like I said, tossed together. The dimensions are, I believe it's 16.5 this way and 17.5 that way, and it is like 16 inches high. That's it. It's got some more sanding, some moisture protection put on it, a little painting, and some upholstery, and then I'll be done. So if I want to go camping at this point, I can. Tell you what, let's put this thing back together. Let's see how it goes. Okay, so the only thing I had to do to this trash bin, it's just an office trash bin, I got it dollar store, is I put a couple boards inside to raise the bottom up so that these bags don't slip down. I'm gonna make a elastic to put around the outside right here to help keep it there. I mean, it shouldn't fall now, but anyway, just to raise that up so these bags can fold over the edge a bit. And so just drop it in there. I may put a little board in the rear there but it isn't going to move because the separator actually goes down inside there a bit, and it will keep it from moving. And then the liquids container goes right in there. Right, fits in its little slot. I need to get my foot around here. Okay, and then, like I said, this isn't on a hinge or anything. I was originally going to put it on a hinge, but then I realized I didn't really need to because it's going to be all supported. Just set it in there and it goes right down where it belongs. Right, it's just perfect. It's about, all total, I think it's 17.5 inches tall, which is fine. I sit on it and I can use it for a seat. I'm gonna have my final build will have a little pull-out table, and I'll be able to either sit on the bed and use the table for editing or eating or whatever, and then someone can sit on this. You can pull it out and it'll be comfy. It's going to have a nice padded top and stuff, so it'll be like an ottoman. So anyway, that is my toilet. Oh yeah, I still have to put a chain or something, or maybe one of those, yeah, probably just a chain in case when I open the lid. This is just a little, goes over the little hole there, just in case, you know, there's any odors and that. But I'm thinking it's gonna be just the ticket, the bee's knees. The only thing, after I got this finished, it is very heavy, and so I'm considering doing a different version. It'll be about the same size, maybe 1/2 inch narrower and shorter, but probably not much shorter, but it might be a little narrower, and it'll be lighter weight. So I'm kind of holding off doing the upholstery. I haven't got the materials for that anyway. I have to travel like over 3 hours round trip to the closest town that has a fabric shop. I shy away from ordering fabric online. I like to touch it and feel it and all that before I buy it. So you buy it online and it's cut fabric. It's just a nightmare. So anyway, there we go. Barb's homemade toilet. Well, again, thanks so much for hanging out and putting up with me again today. This isn't a very long video, but I had promised you that I would do one on the DIY toilet. So anyway, there you go. I'm busy now trying to get the walls in the back part of the van, the bedroom, and so that I can take off on a little camping trip. So we'll look forward to that next. You all have a wonderful week. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and go ahead and touch that little bell too so you get notifications on the next videos when they come out. Have a great week. I will see you very soon. Take care.